The European Union's growing interest in Central Asia, long overlooked in European foreign policy, has drawn scrutiny from Baku, particularly over Brussels' recent proposals regarding regional connectivity and infrastructure. Three key developments have refocused the EU's attention on the region: Azerbaijan's restoration of its territorial integrity, Russia's invasion of Ukraine, and political shifts in the United States under President Donald Trump. Among these, Baku's full control over Karabakh has unlocked historic east-west routes, such as the corridor along the Aras River, which had been blocked for decades. In early April, European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen visited Samarkand for the first EU Central Asia summit. Her speech lauded Central Asia as a region of proud sovereign nations and described it as the beating heart of Eurasia. She also pledged €10 billion towards the Trans-Caspian Transport Corridor, promoting it as a vital route for faster delivery, trade, and prosperity. However, Azerbaijani officials interpreted parts of her address as veiled pressure. In particular, von der Leyen highlighted the need for open borders between Armenia, Turkey, and Azerbaijan to enhance the success of the so-called global gateway. In Baku's view, such remarks disregarded existing infrastructure already developed without European assistance, such as the Baku-Tbilisi-Kars Railway and the Zangezur Corridor. These projects were launched despite, not because of, support from international institutions. Some were even delayed due to blocked credit lines. President Ilham Aliyev responded during the Facing the New World Order Forum at ADA University, calling the EU's request strange. He noted that Armenia plays no active role in the functioning Middle Corridor and questioned why Brussels was raising border issues without addressing conditions previously set by Baku. "We understand their sympathy for Armenia, but they cannot ignore geography," Aliyev said. It was Azerbaijan and Georgia that built the infrastructure connecting Europe with Central Asia. Aliyev also criticized the EU's silence on Georgia and described Brussels' attitude toward Georgian domestic affairs as colonial. He warned that the EU's increasing focus on Armenia's regional role risks sidelining the real contributors to transcontinental transport development. Adding to the concern was Article 13 of the Samarkand Declaration, which stated that peace and stability in the South Caucasus were necessary conditions for project implementation. For Baku, this implies that a peace treaty with Armenia is now being presented as a precondition for utilizing infrastructure that is already operational. Azerbaijani officials argue that they developed bypass routes independently during the occupation period and have now achieved post-conflict restoration on their own terms. Tying project success to political concessions appears, to Baku, both unjustified and out of touch with realities on the ground. While Azerbaijan reaffirms its commitment to regional connectivity, it has called for greater recognition of the work already done on the ground. As discussions around transport corridors continue, Baku maintains that decisions on border policy and infrastructure must remain in the hands of the countries directly involved.